Aloha everyone, Stephanie Dutcher here, bringing you everything that's happening on Maui. So we have had a lot of activity in the last 30 days, which is great. Hooray, hooray, hooray. There have been movements such as the UHERO economic study has been turned in and completed. I've included a link for you down below so that you can actually access the full study, read through it. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you're interpreting it. I've also included a link to a news article where they kind of go over some of the high points and discuss the things and their findings. The pros, just real quick, high level view. Pros of that says that if the Minatoya list, if they get all of those properties and the county gets their way and they get those properties, it will increase the housing inventory by 13%. The cons are evident and something that we all knew. They put numbers to it and said that 1,900 jobs would be lost, and 900 million, close to $1 billion in annual visitor spending would be gone. And then upwards of 60 million in property tax revenue would also be gone by the year of 2029. So again, read through the report. Let me know what you think. We're not surprised at the findings, and clearly any job loss and that amount of revenue lost is not good for the Maui economy, period. I will stand behind that, and I will argue with anyone who tries to tell me differently. So furthermore, another thing that happened was March 12th, the mayor was at a South Maui community meeting. He actually stood up. I have a video of it, and I've included a link to that video of him speaking. And in that meeting, he addressed the Minatoya list, and at least talked about some of it. And he said that the majority or many of the Minatoya properties are actually set up to be hotel zone. And he says he believes that they should be able to apply to change the zoning from apartment zoning to hotel zoning, which is great. He said that 2,000 of those units were actually set up to be workforce housing originally, and they somehow got converted into short-term rentals down the line. I'm not sure when that happened. I also don't know what those complexes are, and no list has been provided. And so he said that those 2,000 units are the ones that he's really going after. So again, he said these things, but we don't have the list. We don't really know what he's after. He just kind of said that, which continues to stir the pot. I think the positives of that is that there's at least talk of getting the zoning changed altogether, which would be a huge win, because if the Minatoya list goes away, then all of those complexes don't have to worry about being targeted again for something like this. So what does this mean for the Maui market as a whole? Is that, I mean, things are just slow right now. That's the reality. So things are not moving quickly. I have seen an uptick in buyer activity over the last couple of weeks, which is great. I've had a number of new escrows open up, which is great because my phone has not been ringing for multiple weeks. So it's nice to see some activity starting to happen. As a whole, we still have a glut of condos on the market, 817 total for all of Maui, 817 total condos on the market in all of Maui. 413 of those condos are located in South Maui. And of those 413, it's about 45% of them are Minatoya condos, another 33% are residential condos, and then the remaining are actual short-term vacation rentals. So what this means for you buyers is, again, like I keep saying this month after month, y'all got to call me because your time has come. Your time has come. Get off the sidelines. It's time to get after it. It's time to put in low offers. This is your moment. This is a buyer's market, and it's a hot buyer's market, and that you got to name your price, you got to name your terms, and if you don't get what you want, you go to the next property. For every one buyer, there's approximately 30 units available for you to take a look at and pick what you want. Now for you sellers, what I need you to hear and what I continue to harp on is that price is what's going to distinguish you from all of the other listings. Yes, we need you to be updated. That helps. But then your price has to be reflective as well. It has to be aggressive, unfortunately. If you don't need to sell right now, I wouldn't. It's not a great time to be selling. But for those of you who do need to sell, make sure your expectations are in check. You understand it will take some time. You understand that you're likely not going to get the price that you really want. So that's a lot of talking for now. A lot of information is shared. Please check back into the newsletter. I've included a lot of hyperlinks to news articles, to the mayor's response to the UHERO report, to the actual UHERO report, information about Minatoya properties, etc. And again, next steps right now are for the Minatoya list, just so you know, is that the council has to make a decision on what to do by June 18th. So we're still continuing to sit and wait and see what might come of that. I'm not sure when they're actually meeting next, but I know that they have to make a decision by June 18th. So until then, it's business as usual. Properties continue to rent out, and we continue to sit in uncertainty until we actually have an idea on what's going to happen. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to hear your feedback as well. Again, Stephanie Dutcher signing off for now, your resource for everything related to Maui real estate. I'll talk to you guys next month. Aloha.